The new Fiat 124 Spider marks the Italian brand's return to the affordable roadster market after an absence of more than a decade. Heavily based on the Mazda MX-5, the newcomer combines that car's agile rear-wheel drive handling with Fiat's own turbocharged multi-air engine. The 124 Spider also features totally unique exterior styling, although the interior is carried over largely unchanged from the Mazda. The Fiat can trace its roots back to the original 124 Spider, which made its debut back in 1966 and continued in production for nearly 2 decades. Then, in 1995, Fiat had another stab at the roadster market with the pretty Barchetta. However, this car was front-wheel drive and only available in left-hand drive, meaning sales were slow, particularly in the face of rivals such as the MX-5. So for this revived 124 Spider, Fiat has decided that if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. As a result, the new car is essentially a reskinned Mazda MX-5. Every single body panel is changed to give the Fiat its own identity, but the underlying structure, suspension and even the interior are taken wholesale from the Mazda. The Fiat is also built alongside the MX-5 at Mazda's Hiroshima factory in Japan. Externally, the Fiat looks different enough from the Mazda MX-5. Yet with its longer overhangs, the Fiat is 139 mm longer overall, gaping front grille and slab sides. The 124 Spider doesn't look as compact or stylish as the tautly designed and perfectly proportioned Mazda. Under the sculpted bonnet, a clear nod to the 60s original, is Fiat's own 138 bhp turbocharged 1.4-liter multi-air petrol engine. It doesn't rev quite as eagerly as the naturally aspirated 1.5 and 2.0-liter units used in the MX-5, but it's as quick as the latter thanks to its muscular 240 Nm torque output. It's also more relaxing to drive, because you don't need to work the engine as hard to access strong performance. Currently, this engine is the only option available to British 124 Spider buyers. The American market car gets a more potent 160 bhp version of the same power plant. However, an even more powerful and sharper handling Abarth model is on the way. Like the Mazda MX-5 power plants, this engine drives through a 6-speed manual gearbox. Yet unlike its Japanese cousin, the Fiat 124 Spider is also available in the UK with a 6-speed automatic. Given that the 124 Spider is essentially a Mazda MX-5 in an Italian suit, the newcomer promises to be hugely entertaining to drive. It weighs around 30 kilograms more at 1,050 kilograms, yet everything else about the car's underpinnings is largely unchanged. That means you get the same rear-wheel drive layout, plus double wishbone suspension at the front and a multi-link setup at the rear. In the 124 Spider it delivers a respectable 138 bhp, which places it between the entry-level 129 bhp 1.5-liter MX-5 and Mazda's flagship 158 bhp 2.0-liter car. However, where the Fiat scores over its sister car is torque. Thanks to its turbocharger, the 124 Spider delivers a muscular 240 Nm. The 2.0-liter Mazda produces 200 Nm, at just 2,250 revolutions per minute, which means it responds more eagerly to the throttle at low revs.